While we were in Dallas, we were just having like the roughest day. Like everything was so horrible because we were going from flight to flight. We got in our Uber, and our fucking Uber got in a car accident. I was hit on my side of the car.
Never been in an accident in an Uber.
I've never been in an accident in an Uber either.
Oh,
and like it was an intersection, and there was like a stop sign, and my Uber and the other person were going at the same time, and I reached for my camera because I was like, this guy's gonna hit us. Yeah. And then he stops, and I put my camera back down. And then I think they both start going at the same time again, and they hit each other at like maybe 6 miles per hour, like just enough to like crack the front of the car, but not enough to deploy the airbag. I was so scared. I was like, this airbag's gonna fucking whack me in the face. So we got in a car accident, and then that's about it.
My first thought was, oh my God, not David's face.
Not David's. Taylor almost jumped in.
I honestly, I like got up and I looked in the front and I looked at him and I was like, oh, thank God.
Taylor had a rough day.
This is not a model.
Yeah, I'm not a model.
Not the face! Not that beautiful, precious face!
Oh, and then the guy that hit us. We sat in the car for a little bit, and the guy that hit us, like as we were walking out, because we called another Uber because ours was taking insurance information. The guy that hit us goes, "Are you David Dobrik?"
Oh my God!
Such a funny thing that he's like that he hit us and he is familiar with me. But this was Taylor's first time like going out to like any of my jobs, which I don't know if like that's unfortunate for Taylor or that's unfortunate for me. If Taylor was the cause of all this
no, I was not.
What did you think? First time going out and like actually vlogging and like. Because you're usually you do like all this like all your work from inside the house,
right?
So how was how was it traveling? Was it different?
It's pretty much what I expected. I mean, I feel like this time was very chaotic, and you know there was a lot of things that could have gone a lot better. But...
It sounds like she's being interviewed.
I know.
like a post-game interview. I mean, there's definitely things that could have gone better.
No.
But we played our heart out there. Thank you, Dallas.
There was just so many bad things that happened that were just like, what is going on? To where it was funny.
Yeah,
it made it more enjoyable. It's like, what's next? Like, we were just waiting for something else to happen.
It could have been worse, but it was fun. I think Taylor should, I'm on some dating apps.
Sure.
I think,
oh my God.
I think Taylor should run my dating apps. Yeah. Jason and I were talking about this earlier, and just the thought of it's so funny.
Hi, my name's Taylor. Congratulations. You're one of the 50 women that David is talking to. You've made the cut. I will be corresponding with you here. That'd be a really fun job. Running his dating apps.
I'm looking forward every day. I'm going to be checking all of these different girls. But trust me, you got to have something impressive in there to get by
Taylor knows
the top 50.
Taylor knows my type, so it's really, really important.
I sure do.
I sure do. I fucking hate my job, but I do. I definitely know.
Cloud chasers.
Cloud
chasers. Taylor's the absolute best, man. I'll tell you. I have never seen somebody just so ready for anything and so happy to do anything. I've heard some requests around this house that are just absolutely fucking so crazy.
Today I told her to get me
10 chapsticks. What did you say to her?
Well, no, today I told her to get me a hummingbird smoothie, but she told me at first she only heard hummingbird, so she thought she had to go find me a bird.
It did.
Oh my God.
But hummingbird smoothie is it's a smoothie from Robex. It's like peach and pineapple. I was so excited. I was like, please come back with a fucking bird. Because when I sent it, I was like, oh, I think she's going to listen to this and think, oh, she needs to buy a bird.
No, I literally did.
And I was already in my head thinking, like, I already literally imagined like me going to Natalie's room. Natalie's on her bed. And I'm like, look what Taylor brought me, like in a cage. It's a bird.
That was the first word that I saw. Like, I read the entire text and it just said hummingbird. And I was like, I'm going to find the pet store. Where's the pet store? Like, I literally was going to go there.
Hummingbird. The other day, we were doing this bit where the soccer guy kicked the soccer ball into like a trash can. And I told her to get me a trash can. Get me a trash can from like Home Depot or whatever that we could kick it into. And I get a call from Natalie and Natalie goes, Taylor just locked her keys in the car. She's at Home Depot. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just tell her to Uber here with the trash can. And Natalie goes, no. She locked her phone, her wallet, and the trash can and the keys inside the car, so she can't even go get a new one.
Wait a second. I had my phone to call and let you guys know that everything else was locked inside the car.
Oh yeah, her phone wasn't locked in, but her wallet and the trash can was locked.
And this isn't the first time. This has happened like 3 times.
What I would do to be there, just from like far away, like watching it through binoculars, just seeing her reaction when she. Yeah, how did you feel when you were?
It was so embarrassing
I
too
went
because
inside.
I saw Dima had to come to rescue you. You showed up at Channel Ranch with Dima. And I was like, oh, Dima had to save the day.
I don't know who else would have came and got me from Home Depot, but I do have friends at Home Depot because sometimes I need their assistance.
Sure.
But yeah, I walked in and I ran to like the aisle like 8, wherever they told me this pump was, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get the pump, and then I realized I didn't have my wallet because my wallet's attached to my keys. So then I just started like asking random people for help, and I'm not lying, I literally cried to 2 different people. Like I started tearing up. I was like, I need to get this trash can out of my car.
It's so funny.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, I'm glad you got there.
But you know what? You've done such a good job that when stuff like that happens, you have such goodwill. So that's a lesson for anybody out there. If you can do a really, really, really good job when you mess up, people are like, oh,
yeah, but I can do better. Not locking keys in
Taylor's
cars.
like, I can improve.
You're also tired from Dallas. So,
I was tired.
So we'll give you that.
Yeah.
Susie's here, everybody.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of working out.
Oh, I know.
And it's
2 days in, you're done.
And it's starting to piss me off because I've had like these like workout phases where like I'll give it like a month where I'll like seriously work out.
Yeah.
And everyone always tells me you got to give it some time and then you'll fall in love with it. I fucking hate that. That's so incorrect. I think people are different. I think I just don't like working out. Period. Like I've never heard that. Like I've never given anyone a candy bar and it's like a blue raspberry Airhead and I was like, don't worry, eat this every day for 30 days. And you're gonna love. On the 30th day, you're gonna start loving this candy bar. Like,
I agree with him so hard.
Like, Susie's here too on the podcast. Like, I don't know. Am I wrong? I just think it's crazy.
What about when you played tennis in high school?
That's what I'm saying. I like games. I like competitive games. I love being active.
But you were definitely in shape when you were playing tennis.
Sure. No, I like competitive games and like being active and stuff. I just don't like lifting weights. I don't like going on runs. Runs feel so pointless to me. They're just like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like there's no competitive edge to it.
You didn't feel stronger today than yesterday with the 2 runs.
No, and you know what it is? It's like I run and then I just eat so much more. Like so much more.
Really?
Like I'm putting so much more shit into my body. Like Taylor, Taylor's my assistant.
He eats 10 times more and it makes my life 10 times more busy and harder, way harder. I go to the grocery store 3 more times.
Yeah, it's like not even and I eat like unhealthy, and like when I eat healthy, my body's like not fulfilled and needs like something like gross in it. So I'll go like and get like chips and I'll eat potato chips, and I never eat potato chips. No, I just ate. I just had steak and like tomatoes and potatoes.
And you're still hungry.
Starving. I'm
Really?
starving.
Would you not be starving if you didn't work out?
Yes, I would not be this hungry. I have like been literally everything I see, I just eat. Like I'm going into like I don't even like snack that much on the candy we have.
Starvation mode.
I heard you ran 0.25 miles.
Yeah, you know what?
Wait,
No, it wasn't far. I ran like a mile and a half.
That's good.
But it was Runyon, so it was all like escalated. It was
that's good.
It was running up a fucking mountain. Well, what do you think, Carly?
I mean, I'm the same way. I hate working out.
Yeah, okay, I don't get it.
But it seems like you need something that's competitive.
I had a personal trainer, and his whole thing was all my clients, by the time they're done with me, they fall in love with working out. 3 weeks in, he quit. So do I break his statistic or like what? I cannot ever, like even when I'm seeing like improvements in my body, I'll just go, I don't care. Like I'll just go like, this is so stupid. Like if it's not bringing me enjoyment, I do not want to do it. That's why I really want like a basketball court. Like there's in LA, it's so weird. There's not just like there's not like a park district you can go to and play indoor basketball. Like it's not like in the suburbs of like where I'm from. It's like if you want to go play basketball, you pay $5 and you get into a gym and everyone can play. But like here, it's impossible to find a game. But that's what I want to work out as. I don't know. My working out just does not work.
I'm sorry. Why don't you get a Peloton bike and put it right in your room?
No, I tried that. Remember I bought a treadmill and I put it right in the living room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work either. I was like so excited. I
used it for stunts. Instead.
Yeah, and I used it for the vlog and stuff.
So it did work in a way.
Yeah, I'm happy I bought it, but I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like,
I think when you get older, you'll realize the value in it. I think right now you're like
I know the value in it. Kid. I'm trying my hardest to like work out.
No, you're not feeling the value in it. You're just not. So
not
fine.
feeling the value.
So don't.
Do you time your runs?
No, I don't time them.
Because would it help if you timed it and then you compete with yourself? So every time you try to beat it?
I used to time them when I would go when I would go for runs around the block, I would. But I'm so out of shape now that I don't even want to look at the time. Because completing a mile for me, like in Runyon, where it's hilly, is like, fuck, it's a battle. It's a battle.
Yeah, Runyon's hard.
Do you worry about your health?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, I'm such a hypochondriac, so like I'm like so scared that I'm gonna like get something because I'm just eating like shit, and I eat so bad. And I don't know. I
don't think you eat that bad.
No, I do.
Not recently. I haven't seen you eat
It's
bad.
like hidden. Like you don't see it. Like you'll be like vlogging, and I'll go over there,
fast.
and I'll go eat like a bag of Funyuns, and you won't even know what happened.
Really?
I'm like the Flash when it comes to food.
You're not like Natalie who eats out in the open.
No.
While you're in the middle of a bit.
No, I'm I'm a closeted snacker. So like you'll be here in the living room, and then all of a sudden you'll see a chip bag floating in the kitchen, and that's just because I was just done with it, and I ran back into the living room, and it's still just landing on its descent down back to the ground. No, I'm a big time snacker.